All right, guys. Now in the previous video, Elion got the changes. Elion also sent his changes online. So now the main branch is updated. On the remote, I was working. I'm still working. I did not do any git pull or fetch or anything. I did not get updated. So we're going to assume that I started working on something different. And just at that time when I started working on it, Elion sent those changes online, and then we can continue from there. So I'm going to do two minor changes. First of all, I'm going to go to common methods here, and I'm going to add a comment here saying that I need a send text method here on this class, just to notify or to add, let's say, a notification that if someone's working on that, I can they can help me with that. And another change that I'll do, I'll go to the login steps that I created earlier, and here I want to add a method. So here I want to add a public static void that says login. And I'm just going to add just some output, which is, let's say, login method. Now I started working. I'm ready. Let's say I'm ready to send changes, but now it I will try to do that. But instead, as always, I want to check, am I updated? Will I cause any conflicts, any issues there? So what I want to do here, let's clear for a moment. And now I want to say, all right, let me check. I'm on my Saba branch. I'm not on my main branch. And I want to get to see if there's any changes that was sent to the main branch on the remote. So that way, again, I can say here, git pull from origin main, and then pull them into my local branch, not my main branch, on the local branch where I'm currently working at. In this case, I try to do that. So what's that saying is, all right, you have an error. So your local changes to the following files would be overwritten if you do not stash them or basically save them or commit them. So which file is that? The common methods. So if you notice, in this case, I added a comment on the common methods here, but also Elion was working on the same file. And in this case, I know we didn't do the same thing, but still I will need to stash before I do anything. So how can I do this? I can say, let me check my status first. They are all modified files. So I'm going to say git add first, and I'm going to stash those changes. And now I've saved those. And if I want to see where they are, I can say git stash list, and then there they are. So now I can go back to saying git pull from origin main again. So I can try what I wanted to do earlier to get updated, because my head is clean on this branch. So now it will get those changes that happened. So as you see, changes on the feature files and also on the common methods class. So as soon as I click on my Eclipse right now, you're going to see Elion's method coming here, and my comment went to stash. So in this case, now you see this was not on the same lines. I put the comment here, change there, but Elion added the method here. So now I can go ahead and say, I want to apply the stash that I just saved. So I can do that by saying stash apply and say apply this stash, or I can just say git stash here pop, and that will apply it and remove it, remove the stash from the list at the same time. So now everything was added. This was dropped, so no need for it anymore. All I do now, okay, my feature and my developments are ready because I planned to send them. So now all I have to do is add these changes to the staging area and send them. So I'm going to say git add. I'm going to do a git commit. Now let's say added a login method. And then I'm going to say git push. So if I just say git push, it's because earlier on, the first time that I pushed my branch, it was pushed with a U tracker. So now you have a connection. So git push is not pushing to the main. It's going to push to my branch on the remote. So basically, in that case, it's pushing to this sub branch. So if you were to look at that, if we just refresh here, you'll notice that if I go to my branch here, I will be one commit ahead. So you see the first time that you send changes or that you send your branch there, it's going to show ready it's going to notify you to create a merge request there. If not, if you're using the same branch to send multiple changes, then you might want to go and say, all right, I'm one commit ahead. I want this commit to be applied to the main here. And I'm going to create a merge, a pull request for that. And then basically someone or me or whoever has access, since there's no conflicts or issues, they are going to merge that request. All right, now I have modified the main branch on the remote. Again, like we said earlier, once that happens, in this case, once someone changes or merges changes there, everyone, including the person who sent stuff, needs to be updated.